Welcome back, everybody. So today I find myself in Layton, Utah at the headquarters of RBH Sound. Now we're going to take a quick peek inside of this building and see what they've got going on. Let's go check it out. Before we get started, if you're into tech, hi-fi, or movies, be sure to push the subscribe button for new weekly videos.
Hi, Shane here with RBH Sound. We're here at our offices in Layton, Utah, and we're going to give you a brief tour of what we have here. We'll just come through this area, come into our one of our demo room areas, and this is where you're going to find a lot of the products that we are currently selling to our dealers and through our dealer network. And this is a place where if you're local, you can certainly come in and we'll be happy to give you a demo of some products here. So here we have some of our tower speakers, our 6500s in different iterations. We have a passive version. This is a speaker we've taken, demoed at some shows before. And we have, this is unique in that it has the acrylic polymer side panels. We have the side panels on the speaker that's next to it. We have a passive and an active version that we're demoing in this area.
I'm Todd Stewart, and I support this organization. Sometimes they call me president, sometimes they have other names for me, but we've got a lot of really smart people who really have a passion for this product, and any of the new designs we do couldn't have been possible without all of them involved. And we've got Shane, who's our chief engineer, but he doesn't do it alone. He consults with Tony for cabinet designs. They both work hand in hand. We've got Brady, who used to own his own hi-fi shop and you know, sell high-end audio speakers. We've got Kenny, who since a teenager has been an audiophile, and Kenny likes to experiment. And so they're all involved in the products you get.
If you really want to step up to something bigger, then you might be looking at a subwoofer that utilizes our 21-inch carbon fiber cone driver. Sometimes we have people ask, well, why did you go from metal cone driver to carbon fiber? And in this case, the reason being is because for a sealed system, we actually had to have something that was even stronger than the aluminum cone to be able to handle some of the pressures that are developed within a sealed subwoofer of this size. And so we have our carbon sandwich cone, which we developed with our manufacturing partner, Pierce. And this one's made custom to our specifications with some upgrades that make the driver more power capable in terms of power handling and just being bulletproof. This particular driver uses neodymium motor structure, and it's an open motor structure, so you can actually see the driver voice coil moving there, and so it's not surrounded by magnet. Has very good heat dissipation characteristics, will handle over 4,000 watts of power. Has the copper shorting sleeve on it to reduce the inductance in the driver and reduce distortion.
All right, my name is Kenny Muhlstein. I've been a lover of audio for the last 25 years, and I actually got started in building speakers myself about 18 years ago, and it's been a lot of fun, a lot of learning. And so fast forward to 2 years ago, I was in need of a new job and found RBH and fit right along.
So this is our production facility. We've got Brady here, who's in the process of, looks like, getting some subs together. And so this is where our assembly occurs here. And this is where we're storing speakers, like our plastic plate in-wall and in-ceiling speakers, and then our cabinets that we make next door, the drivers that we have that we use for assembly. So all of that is stored out here, and we have our shipping area in the back of the warehouse. We'll walk over here to the cabinet shop. You can get a feel for that. Well, here's some of our cabinets that have already been produced that are just waiting for assembly. We have some of those on both sides. And here we have the cabinet shop, produces our drivers and some of the guys that are doing some finish work on products. We have the paint booth in the back where our products are painted. Again, this gives you an idea of what we're doing in-house as far as manufacturing the product here locally in Layton, Utah.
It's not every day that you can drop by your neighborhood speaker manufacturer and see firsthand how they do it and all the hard work that goes into it. So I'd like to take advantage of this, and RBH is a great speaker manufacturer.
So what are you looking at? What's on your short list?
I'm looking at their unrivaled, non-powered 12-inch sub. Yep. Yeah.
The one with the sand in it and all that stuff?
GADS. Granular, acoustic, dampening system. Yeah, there we go.
Nice. Well, RBH has been around since 1976, and I've been here for the past 30 years, and RBH has been a really innovative company over the years in a number of respects. One being that we're one of the first companies to bring to market metal cone driver technology and utilize it extensively in our different lines of products. And I was one of the driving forces behind that when I came on with the company. Our metal cone product, metal cone driver products are unique in terms of the performance they offer. Metal cone drivers inherently have a very high stiffness to mass ratio, and what that means is that they stay inertly, very inert, and function like a piston through their usable range of frequencies. Well, you have to start off with good driver technology as a basis for any good speaker design, and so this was one of the things, again, 30 years ago that we implemented that I think makes a big difference in what we do and why the product we make performs the way it does. In this room today, at least, we have our unrivaled FTR system, which in this case is really upgraded, not only with the internals as far as what we do with the damping. We have the granular acoustic damping system in this speaker as well, but it has the acrylic polymer panels for superior rigidity and resonance control. And this is being built up and was just being configured. I was configuring it, the amplifiers on the back, doing the programming, the amplifiers and the FIR filters for this speaker system. So it won't be in this room for long. It'll be shipping out to a dealer selling to a customer. We're also showcasing in here our 831 speakers. This is the in-wall version that will fit within a 16-inch on-center stud space, 3.5 inches deep. So it's flush with drywall. We just have them mounted to the side of our screen here, our Sievertson screen. We have another one in the middle of the screen since it's an acoustically transparent screen. And those serve as our LCR. In this room, they are actually an active speaker system, so there's a separate amplifier, an active crossover for the woofers and tweeter in this system that we're showcasing here. We have in the ceiling in our theater room, we've got our in-ceiling 815s, signature 815s. So we've got an 11.4.3, I guess, system. As far as we've got 3 subwoofers, two up front here in the cavities here. So we've got one on this side of our dual 12 signature subwoofers. On this side, another one on the other side. And we have in the back, we've got our subwoofer, a version of the 21-inch sub, the unrivaled 21-inch subwoofer for demonstration. We are going to be doing waveforming. We currently have a Trinog processor, but we've used up all the channels that the Altitude 16 has on it. So we're going to be getting an Altitude 32 in here, and then putting in subwoofers, additional subwoofers up front and in back for waveforming.
All right, folks, that's going to close us up today with this tour of the impressive RBH Sound facility. You know, I had no idea that right here in Utah, you guys are producing some of the world's best audiophile speakers for both 2-channel and multi-channel. So it's been a really great tour. So Kenny, thank you so much for the invite. And everybody out there, make sure to like and subscribe, ring the bell, do all those things. There's going to be another video down here in the corner. Check that one out. I think you're going to like it a lot. Also, keep your eyes peeled for all of the RBH content that I've got coming. I've got a great set of speakers that I'm reviewing right now that are in my theater and have really taken things to the next level. And I think you're going to like them as much as I do. All right, folks, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.